afternoon, teachers. Good afternoon, ma'am. So, hope you all are doing well. Yes, ma'am. So, today we are going to begin the Teachers Orientation Program. Hope you know that what is Teacher Orientation Program? Means how we need to take a step ahead in this academic year. We are beginning the 2024-25 academic year. What syllabus? What is your role in that? What are your activities has to be taken place to the classroom? What you need to feed to the students? You must have your own planning. For that planning, I'm just conducting this Teachers Orientation Program. So you will be at the end of this session, you are going to get a clear picture what you have to do, what are the things you need to take a day by day, every day, entire the academic year, what are the things you need to follow, everything you will be getting the clear picture. So let us begin. Okay. Now, very important, these things I am going to cover. Complete record of all that teachers does. One teacher as a subject teacher or as a class teacher, what are the records he or she need to cover it. That is very, very important. And plan of teaching and learning activities. Here we are not working with the machines. Hope you know that when we are working with the machines, we will be having the raw materials. Just we put into the machine, the product will be coming out. But we are working with the live kids. They are the children. They are having their own thought process. They are having their own feelings. They are already know many things. We are there just to show the way how to reach their goal. So we are here to just guide them. But that is what plan of teaching and learning will be taken by the students. So when both hands come together, we are able to hear the sound of the clap. In the same way, plan of teaching, if your plan is well prepared, then automatically 99% you are practically you are going to do that. 1% according to the situation it may vary. It may vary. So that is what plan of teaching is very, very important in your professional. That is best. And the maintain with the care. As I said, we are not working with the non-living things. We are working with the living things. So we have to be with care. Hope you have observed some glass materials. If they are packed in the box, they say right on the box, handle carefully. Even if it is in the fridge, what way they need to handle, they give the guideline. So in this way, even I would like to guide you all, maintain with the care. You have to maintain with a lot of care and should be neat and legible. Everything. Cool, calm, with a full of giving freedom. We should not be under full pressure. We should not be under full pressure. First, we should be happy. We should have all the things. Okay, you are also having family. Even in your family, lot of things will be going on. Some fight, something else will be there. Lot of tension will be there. What you have to do when you are coming, entering to your classroom, just hand your all the things outside. Before you enter to the school gate, you hand your all tension there. Then you enter to the school gate. Then later what happens? You are now teacher. Now you are teacher. You have come as a facilitator here to facilitate the small children. So how you should be. So all your tension is out of the gate. So you are not carrying inside. In any condition you should recollect entire workshop on what topic you have learned, what are the things, everything you must in detail, you must list out the things. So then in the teachers group I have shared you sometimes attend these trainings, online trainings, offline trainings, wherever you have earned the knowledge, wherever you have earned the skills, that record should be there, because that record will Then field trips planned for your topic. Now for example, community helpers is one of the topic. You are having a community helpers lesson in the EVS. That time let us go to the post office. Let us go to the government hospital, bank. Let us show them practically, because these are the experiential learning. So child enter to the hospital by their child own. Oh, she is a doctor. She is a doctor. In the hospital, what are the things are there? These are the real learning take place here. So you must have the plan, field trip plan. For that, whatever support will be given by the office or school, we are ready to give it. Next, study record of the casual earned leave. So you are having the casual CL and earned leave, right? So when we have this, actually when it is necessary to you, you have to apply. Sometimes, okay, I am having 10 CL, let me use it. It is not correct. Yes, on the humanity base, on all the way you have to think it and you have to apply for the leave. It is when it is necessary for you. Then notes of important circular. We are giving every time the circulars. Sometimes important circulars will be there. Those circular points you must have in your record. That is very important. Next, 16 achievements of in the publication or in any. If you have done drawing, if it is published in the newspaper or it has come in the news, something achievement or your student has done that, that record also you must have. Then later you have to parents teacher meeting. As we have completed today the parents teacher meeting, that record, what feedback they are giving, what feedback we are giving to the teachers, students and parents, that record also you must have. Because later they should not grumble that, oh, you have not told me till now my child is unable to read at the end of the academic year. It should not happen. Let us give a clear picture oftenly, daily basis how we are working. We must have that record. Once the parent teacher meeting will be there, let us show that yes, the child has done all these good things. The child is need to improve in this area. You have to give the feedback. What type of feedback you have to give? First you have to positive, in between you have to mix up negative, at the end again you have to complete with the positive feedback. So constructivism feedback if we give, they also feels happy. Then result analysis. When you are checking the paper, result analysis, it begins from the evaluation of the paper. When you are evaluating the paper, you must think, oh, now I am checking the Shadab paper. Oh, Shadab has not written alphabet, so I have to note down in my notebook. Shadab is unable to write the numbers. I need to note down. Shadab is able to write the spelling, but not able to write the before numbers. So I need to point out and I need to record where the child is lacking behind. These things we must. Then activity plan. For each and every topic you must have the activity. So what are the teaching method you need to follow? For activity you are done everything. Your records are there, everything. Teaching method, how it should be. Now your classes are lower classes. You must stick to activity method. Here whatever you do lecture method or if you are giving only explanation, you will get zero benefit. Because there are different types of learners are there. Visual learners, audio learners, kinesthetic learners. So these they need food, right? Otherwise they sit quiet. That is the reason you must adopt the activity according to all varieties of learners. Then children learn faster and retain better. They are the very fast learners. If you conduct that activity immediately, as I said, vegetable activity in the class first I conducted, then I uploaded. Now everybody, almost nursery students they are there. Today in the parent meet, I got that paper. They are very happy. One activity, one thing, it may bring lot of changes. Who are not studying, they will start learning. These things will take place. So you start every one day one. Make it perfect. Because one day if you start, then either you take 2-3 days the same thing, 5 minutes, 3 minutes. That day madam was taking vegetables, same vegetables I took for first time. Again, recalling, revising. It needs that will help a lot. Then ideal method for primary teaching. Activity method is one of the ideal method. Activity should be enjoyable. As I was suggesting you every time when we choose the activity, all my 5 sense organs should involve in that. When my all 5 sense organs involved, in that moment, that learning will be permanent. Because I have involved all my 5 sense organs. So it will become permanent. You need not to put more effort. Already primary students concentration span is very less. Hardly 5 minutes. Max to max 10 minutes. Not more than that. That is the reason you have to start with the activity. So submission process. You are writing lesson plan. Now you have planned. Then your process of submission. Submit teacher's diary to the principal. As we mentioned every Monday. So it is now onwards we are not going to remind you. It is your duty. Frequency fortnightly monthly. Means whether you have to submit 15 days or monthly. As I mentioned you have to submit me every Monday. You have to submit me every Monday. Ensure timely submission. On time. If you have prepared food, if you are not eating now, if I will eat after 1 day or after 1 hour. If you prepared at 12 o'clock, you have it hot food, the taste is very delicious. The same food if you have at 1 o'clock, the taste has increased. Understood? The same food I can eat after 4 o'clock also, but the taste will be different. So you think and submit your lesson plans on time. Now TLM. Use teaching learning material. It makes your work easy. It saves your energy. You need not to put lot of effort. You are not necessary to put lot of effort. Keep expected learning outcomes as a key focus. Already that is there in your lesson plan one column. That is expected learning outcome. That column it is there. Students must be trained to use TLM. What are the TLM you have prepared? That you need to train them how they are to use it. Because they should not spoil it. When you have prepared the TLM, you have to prepare whether it is for the durability. What is the durability? Whether we can use for the next year also. Think what is the durability of your TLM and use accordingly. Okay, if you are using for only 1 day, no problem. If you would like to use for the next year also, then you have to, when preparing only, you have to take all the precautions. So that is what students must be trained. Display TLM in the classroom. But you need to take care the walls also. disturbs the curiosity goes down. If your papa has brought something in the carry bag, he shows and he kept it back, it's what will you do? You feel something different, right? Then you will lose your curiosity, right? In the same way. Be acquainted with the resource available. Sometimes lot of resource will be available with us. You should not go for preparing each and everything. When computer is here, CPU is here, you use that. Madam has used it. Already one copy. She has brought to the office, she has shown, and the same way. Why you have to prepare model of the computer? When it is available, so you must have that set. Speaker. We have a speaker. Show them. Whatever available things are. Now we have such a nice nature with us. So let us take them. Go for a nature walk and show them there are varieties of leaves. The colors are not same. Not all leaves colors are in green in color. They are having different colors. So these things you need to work out, and when you are preparing the lesson plan, you must have this. Lesson preparation. It is very, very important. Clear aim and objectives. You must have your goal. What aim you are having, what objectives you are having. Then material resources are well prepared and checked. Whatever you are having, it has prepared in advance. And you must check that whether it is working, if it is a working material. Now I think that this speaker I am having, I will make the students to listen one song. If the speaker is not working, then it will be a shame in front of the student. Shame is different, but still it is lose the student's interest. Even we lose our interest and waste of time. So lot of things will be there. That is the reason we need to prepare and we need to check. Then we have to enter to the classroom. Appropriate content method, structure, sustain to the student interest according to their interest. Okay, now we have projected. Oh, I can show story. My lesson is over. It is not like that. We have to create interest before they enter to this audio visual room. If I am thirsty, you will give me food? No, you have to provide me. So this is we must ask. When the kids are hungry, we need to provide food. When kids are thirsty, we must provide water to the child. If the child is not feeling well, then you have to give something different. So according to their need, we have to work out. We have to modify our lesson. Sometimes today you have entered to the class and students are not interested to learn the topic of forest. So what will you do? You change your plan immediately. Nobody asks you to go, oh, I written lesson plan, I have planned, I have prepared PLM, lot of efforts I have done. No. Important thing is their interest. So you ask students, are you interested to go outside? It is raining. Yes. Then take the topic of water. Okay, if you are a language teacher, take the topic on the water poem. If you are an English teacher, if you are a mathematics teacher, take the measurement. 1 liter, half liter, collection of water, 1 jug, 2 jug, over. Everybody, if you are Hindi teacher, take in Hindi, Kannada teacher, take in Kannada. Then what is required for us? We must be flexible. We must be flexible to reach the child. We have to reach the child. Because what we are doing every day, today what I done must be beneficial. Then we are going to get everything. That is the reason ensure students' needs are actively met. Next, lesson management. That is what. Monitor student progress. Oh, Priyanka, you have done this. activity. Now I want to sit and relax myself. Okay, you relax. Who said you not to relax? But you conduct such activity for the child. Give some newspaper, piece of newspaper. Okay, you are in third standard. You have got some similar plural. You ask them to identify, underline. Who will find more? Check. Then if you are some different mathematics teacher, give 100 to 1 backward numbers to write, or to say orally, or to skip counting. Something games. Anything you can conduct. But you have to involve their study. If you are tired, you make them to work. That is your policy. You have to follow that policy. Then, lesson is suitably adjusted when needed. Just now I have given the example. You have to adjust according to the demand of the students. What demand the students are having. If they are sitting quietly, then you have to think. Why they are not active? You make them active. Bring them up. Have some dance. Enjoy. Then switch back to the classroom. Lesson 8 is also impactful. When you are going to end the lesson, you have to summarize what I have learned from this lesson. What moral values I have learned, you need to highlight. If you are not highlighting these things, it's very, very wrong thing. Whatever we do, it goes waste. If you are not summarizing, it goes waste, because 1 week we have taught the lesson, right? Within a day we are not completing. Every day the bits of that lesson we have taken. So we need to summarize that. We need to put it together. That is the reason how we are going to end the lesson. How we are going to start the lesson. How we are going to end the lesson. That is also very, very, very important. Okay, I have done. Is it you have completed? No, you have not completed. Lesson is also very important. That is how we are going to evaluate the child. We have put lot of effort. We have prepared the curriculum. We have done everything. But we have to evaluate in a proper way. Review the areas, change and modification of the lesson presentation. Revisit that topic. Revisit. That is very, very important. Whenever it is necessary, revisit. Now we are teaching some different topic. Okay, I am teaching now multiplication. Still you revisit numbers. Make them to read the number. Make them to read the before number, after number. Just revisit whenever it is possible. Then see, you will be having many friends. If you are not meeting them, you are going to forget them. Whenever you go on that way, if you meet that friend, you will remember. If you done only 2 times this exercise, then lifelong they never forget. They also never forget. You also never forget. So always revisit it. Document the evaluation for the further reference. So document and evaluation. That evaluation will be used for the further reference. Now we have conducted 3 tests. In the beginning test, how was the child? This is a reference. In the second test, how it is? In the third test, in the annual exam, how it is? Now refer, make a note. The child has improved. With a full daring, we can give the remark for the child. The child has excellent, marvelous improvement. That's it. So these things are important. Now student assessment. Assessment in the sense what you are checking the classwork, notebooks. As I said, it is very, very important task because the child is carrying the record to the home So what just now I said, constructivism feedback is very very important. First positive, in the middle negative, at the end positive. You are having in the bakery what you will get? Burger. How they prepare burger and all? Bread upside also, downside also, in the middle all masalas they added, right? And the same. Continuous monitoring of the student progress. Continuously we have to monitor the student